Hello friends, my name is Masoom and I'm a new player or entrant in the field of action camera. So I haven't used any action cameras before, and it was my intention to start with something, and that's why I thought of creating this YouTube channel, and also of course show some cool videos and other things that I'll take along the way, hopefully, on this channel. But for today's video, I would like to start by introducing to you the Insta360 1-hour ultimate kit, which I recently ordered to get started. Now, Insta360 is a Chinese company. It's a Arashi visit. And they are the ones who have brought into the market the modular cameras. So, I mean, most of you would be quite experienced or have heard the name of GoPro. So, and it's one of the best known names in the action camera industry. Now, Insta had a different approach to this action cameras. Their idea was that you don't need to sell a single camera for each specific purpose. You can actually design some modular cameras. So that's what they have done with this Insta360 1-hour modular camera. So in this picture you can see that it has a core unit which does all the processing and other stuff, and then you have different lenses like the 360 lens. This is the 1-inch lens, and then you get the 4K lens, and then you have got the battery base. So the idea with this approach is that the users, if they don't need to buy a totally new unit for each specific work. So today I'm interested in 360-degree photography and video, so I just take the 360 mod, and then tomorrow if I would like to do some 4K shooting, then I can just buy the 4K mod. I do not need to buy a new camera entirely. So that's a really cool concept. And then of course it has a different battery, so maybe 2 years down the line they come up with a new battery technology, and then you might get a battery which has maybe twice or 4 times the present capacity. So then you just need to buy the battery, you don't need to buy the whole unit. Of course it is questionable how long will they hold on to this modularity. How much is it future proof? Is it just future proof for 5 years, 2 years, 10 years? We never know. So that is something that needs to be seen. But anyways, today's video is all about unboxing. So I'll start with the unboxing of the Insta360 1-hour ultimate unboxing. This is a totally new unit and I haven't opened it yet, so I'll get started with it. It's always nice to open up new plastic boxes. Okay, so this is how it looks like. So you have the, I can show it to you one by one. I get 2 batteries in this ultimate kit. So you can see this is 2 different battery bases. So they are 1250 mAh batteries and they are good enough for 1 hour of recording. The second item is the invisible selfie stick. Why is it invisible? Because once you fix it to the if you're using the 360-degree lens, then due to the special setup of the lens, which I'll talk to you later, it basically makes the selfie stick disappear. So that's a pretty cool feature of this camera. Then we have the 1-inch lens and the core which does all the processing. And maybe the light is quite less, but now you can get a better look at it. And this is the much hyped 360-degree lens, which I'm going to pull out. So this is the 360-degree lens. You can see it has lens on both the sides. And then you get this lens protector, because the 360-degree lens, they are quite sensitive to dust and scratches, and then it can basically spoil the entire stitching of the 2 different videos. Like it captures video from one direction, the other lens captures video from the other direction, and then if the lenses have some scratches, then I've read on the internet that it can basically spoil the camera. So they have given it a very nice lens protector that I really appreciate. And then we have this GoPro Base. So So the Insta360 1R is basically compatible in this way with all the GoPro mounts that you might already have. So that's a really cool thing, that you don't need to buy extra set of accessories, especially if you have a set of them. This probably should be some manuals and other stuff inside this one. Seems like I'll almost tear it apart. Yeah, so it's a bunch of manuals. As we can see, some cleaning cloth. Seems like some Insta360 sticker. And then we have some silica gel. I've heard that the 360 cameras, they have tendency to get some fogging, and then this gel could be quite good to remove that. I don't know if it's still present, if that bug is still present in the current version that I've received, but we will know a lot more. And this is the final case in which you can put the camera, the core and the battery base, and the main intention of this case is to make your entire unit waterproof. So now maybe I can give you some brief ideas about the different items, like what are the specifications, and of course I'll make a detailed video about each of them. So the battery, it's a lithium-ion battery, and it has a capacity of 1200 milliampere hours, and they say that it's good enough for a recording of 1 hour. This I already talked about, the invisible selfie stick, the key point of the Insta360. This one is the core. I can detach it. So after the detachment, this is how the camera looks. So this is the core. You can see it. 1 hour. So this is the brain where all the processing and other shit happens. So this is the core computer, and this also has a screen. Maybe you cannot see it. I should turn the light on my side. And then, as I talked to you, this is the 1-inch lens, which can shoot 5.3K at 30 frames per second and 19 megapixel of still picture. And also this is the much talked about because it has a 1-inch sensor co-engineered with Leica. So basically what this means is that this can give you better low light photography. I mean, for instance, the GoPro 9 has roughly 0.5 mm sensor, so this is twice the size of the GoPro image sensor. So hopefully this should give better low light photography. And then this is the 360 lens that I talked about. So let's do a quick assembly of the core, the lens and the battery base, and then see how it looks like. So this is the core, and this is the lens. It's pretty straightforward. You align them together and then they are done. And the good thing about this is that, let's say if you want to do some kind of vlogging and then you want to see the screen on your side, so you can always flip the screen around so that it faces you, and if you don't want it, you can always face it the other way around. So this is a quite cool feature. And then the battery that goes to the bottom. So let's see. Okay, feels quite rugged. And then all this thing can go in this holder, which basically is to make the base waterproof. And also it has this GoPro type of attachment that it comes with. So hopefully it goes this way. It fits in. You close the handle and the latch. Okay. Yeah. So now your camera is assembled and is waterproof. The last thing that one can do, fix the invisible selfie stick to it, and then I'm ready with my camera. So yeah, that's all that I wanted to show you today from my first vlog about the Insta360. Just stay tuned to the channel, and I'll be posting more cool 360 videos and also normal videos, and maybe talk a bit more about each and every component in detail, try to test them out in different light conditions and test out the audio quality of the camera, etc., etc. Hopefully I'll be doing so many things, but yeah, if you want to just stay in touch, just click the subscribe button. If you don't want to, don't click it. It's all up to you. Signing off.